Okay, we're here and it's July the 20th. We're going to pick sweetgrass and we might identify a few other things as we go along. As per Anishinaabe teachings, we're going to give tobacco first because we're taking something from the earth, so we've got to give something back. Do you understand that, Parker?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're going to learn about things like she loves me, she loves me not flowers.
Okay, we'll let Nana do a little bit more teaching, okay?
So we're going to give our tobacco, and the tobacco that I'm using is called Kinnikinick or bearberry because I don't use commercial tobacco. We're going to give that to the plants because we want to use this in a good way, in a kind way, and we're picking it today to share with other people. So we want the plants to know that we're picking it for others. When you're looking for sweetgrass, if you look on the ground, you're going to see all the old stuff from last year. It's kind of like a mat on the ground. Also in the sweetgrass meadow, you can identify it by the seed plant, and that's what the seeds look like. Oh, no, that's what the seeds look like.
Yeah.
Look at the seeds.
Yeah,
Okay,
and the sweetgrass right here, if you look down, it's going to be kind of purpley color, and it grows like this on a single stem. And I'm going to pull this one up just so we can see the root and see the purple. Now, if you accidentally pull a root, you can cut that off, take it home, and grow your own sweetgrass. But if you're just picking it, you just want to probably pick it off like that. Sometimes it has 2 or 3 fronds on it. Oh, thank you. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick some of the sweetgrass and then we'll show you more later. Okay, we're still in the meadow. We're picking the sweetgrass. As with a lot of plants, you have to be careful not to overpick. But as you can see, we have a whole blanket here. And sweetgrass kind of grows in a mat, spreads out all over. So you usually will not overpick. And I like to pick some with the seeds pods as well in it. Just so when I'm showing people after, they know what they're looking for. And they call this a sweetgrass meadow, so it's a little bit damp, the ground that it's growing in. Also growing alongside it, there's some horsetail in here. Just to show you what horsetail is. And that's a good medicine too, but I'm not going to tell you for what right now.
We are with Arlene Williams back at camp preparing some sweetgrass. So we picked it all. That's what I showed you earlier, was this stuff that was already prepared. And here's just one more strand to show you what, how to prepare it. So you have 7 strands that represent, Arlene? Oh, she's just counting.
We have 7 strands to represent the 7 past generations. And then we have another 7 strands that are representing the 7 grandfather teachings, which is where we're living now. And those are love, bravery, humility, courage, truth, honesty, and respect. And the last 7 represent the 7 generations yet to come. So our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, our great-great-grandchildren goes for the next like 120 to 130 years. So now we're just going to braid them. And you can braid them as tight or as loose as you want. You should braid them almost as soon as you pick them because it's a lot easier to maneuver them. If you can't, you can pick them and refrigerate them for a while. You can even freeze them if you're planning on doing a workshop later on when there won't be any sweetgrass. Now when I picked this, I picked it making sure there wasn't any
That's too
weeds or
high
anything
up.
else in it, so I kind of picked it clean.
I can't
If
see
you're in
it.
a hurry and you have to pick lots, then you have to clean it before you braid it, because it'll have a lot of different
Look at me,
grasses
Mommy.
growing in it. Now,
And
if you're new to braiding, you might want somebody holding on to this end.
Logan,
You just use
I know.
string or yarn to tie it.
Yeah. If you were giving this away to somebody special, you might want to use red ribbon or red wool. Because red just represents a lot of an honor and respect to somebody.
There's the table. There's I like things over here. Oh, because it's too wobbly over there, right?
And you just keep braiding it down until you run out of
But you need to go.
grass to braid.
I did.
And then tie it again with some
And then
string.
you tie it again.
Do you have more string? That's all right.
Yeah.
I see on the ones that were prepared earlier that you maybe trimmed this part.
Yeah.
Just
You're going to trim off this part. Sometimes when you pick it, you accidentally might get some roots. And that's okay, because you can take these and soak them in water and plant them and get your sweetgrass
That's one hand.
maybe in an area in your garden or something, so that you don't have to go so far next time to pick it. And all these little bits on here, we're going to take scissors and we're going to trim these off so it makes it nice and smooth looking. It's also really easy to manipulate it when it's wet. And here's one I made yesterday. So I've made it with a little hanger here. And once it's dry, it will stay like this.
cute.
And you can have it hung up in your house. It's going to smell great. We give a lot of these away because people are going to use them for smudging. And that's about it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.